Hi everybody, Rick McEvoy here from Rick McEvoy Photography. Obviously, yes it's me, no it's nobody else, just me, sorry about that. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This week I'm going to be talking again about Luminar 4, which is due to be released on November the 18th. Yes, we had a little bit of excitement. Well, excitement for me, I might be quite sad, but I found it quite exciting, the announcement on Friday about the EM5 Mark III from Olympus. But now, let's get back to the business of Luminar 4. Before I go on, I am a Skylum affiliate. I have not paid for the beta version of Luminar 4 that I'm playing with at the moment. I don't think I'm allowed to show it, so I won't do that because I don't want to breach the NDA that I have signed. I have, however, had a play with it, and I've just had the latest update, which is being installed in the background. Knowing my luck, something's going to pop up on the screen and then Luminar 4 will appear and that'll be that done, and I'll be, I don't know, fired by Skylum, who knows. But yeah, last week I spoke about Luminar 4 and the AI sky replacement feature. This week, what am I talking about? I'm talking about 9 new Luminar features I am looking forward to using. I'm hoping to get through this video by actually saying the words in my head properly, because I've noticed that I'm getting quite bad. I don't know if it's an age thing, a tiredness thing. Shouldn't be nerves in front of camera now, having done quite a few of these videos. But, and I've still got my breathing thing, which only happens when I'm recording myself. See, I am human, believe it or not. I have rather cleverly got some prompts here. And a cup of tea. Cheers. Yorkshire tea is the best. No, I'm not being paid to say that. We buy it and drink it. So, what are the features that I'm excited to be using in Luminar 4? Well, the first one is AI sky replacement, which will be no surprise to anybody who watched last week's video. The intention for this video was that it was going to be filmed on location this afternoon. Sorry, not this afternoon. I was going to film this video on Friday afternoon when I was due to do an architectural shoot. The weather forecast, the weather here in England, for those who don't know, it varies really from light to dark grey clouds with the odd introduction of a bright orange thing in the sky every now and then. It's not California. If it was California, I wouldn't be in sky replacement. I'd be out there in that sunshine. So I was due to do a shoot on Friday afternoon. I was going to record this video there because the problem with architectural photography is you invariably only have one chance at doing a shoot. The building is nearly complete. The building is being handed over next week now. It was meant to be handed over on Friday. That didn't happen because they haven't quite finished. And there was a large amount of temporary fencing there. The point was I was going to film this video on location, doing a commercial shoot with a grey sky. Now, it's England. We tend to think that the weather forecasts are pessimistic, and it generally is better, but when I got to the site in Southampton Way, it was sunny. There were clouds over to the left, the fencing was still up, and then the clouds appeared. They moved along, and within 5 minutes of being there in the sunshine, it was raining, so shoot cancelled. Need to go back this week at some point once the fencing's down on a nice sunny day. If it's not a nice sunny day, I still have to do the shoot. And that is why I am excited about AI sky replacement. Now, I use Lightroom. I've used Lightroom since 2007. That's a long time. Obviously, on the Creative Cloud you have Photoshop as well, but I'll let you into a little secret about me and Photoshop. I hate it. I use Photoshop to remove things. That's it. I don't actually understand layers. Now, you might be sat there thinking layers are dead simple, just I have a mental block with it. So masking and all that stuff and layers, it just sails straight over my head. So Luminar 4 AI sky replacement, no masking required. You just choose a sky and it's done. It's amazing. I have tried it. I will be publishing a post, probably titled 99 Great Photos Created Using Luminar 4 AI Sky Replacement Tool. Snappy title, I know, might improve on that. Titles are everything, obviously. But the point is that there is no problem in my head using... Now that wasn't Luminar 4 popping up, that was my speakers informing me that the radio is off. The radio? That I'm not playing music from my iPhone on my speakers, which is obvious because I'm talking to my phone at the moment. Yeah, so architectural photography, you only get one chance most times. Sometimes I can get back to a job, but normally I get the awkward bit when the building's finished and before it's occupied and used. The building in question is a sports pavilion with an archery facility within it, so it's interesting. It looks quite funky, but needs to be finished and empty and not have people putting furniture in it. So AI sky replacement, I won't keep on going on about it, will help me out massively, because if I do a shoot and it's rubbish weather, as long as it's not raining, if it's fine, then I can live with that, because I can make the image warmer, chuck a new sky in and off we go. My clients are happy, they don't give a stuff, they genuinely do not care. I have spoken to a few of them. Do you care if the sky is artificial in the photograph? And the answer is, does the building look better with the artificial sky in? And the answer is yes, then fine, I'm happy, without exception. Clients are happy. That's that. I've said enough about AI sky replacement. What else am I looking forward to using in Luminar 4? Let's have a look at my little prompt sheet. I've not written the post yet at the time I'm filming it, by the way. Number 2, AI structure. Now I've seen examples of this on the Skyline website, and I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not really sure what it does, but it looks quite exciting, so I'm looking forward to giving that a try. What else do we have? AI enhanced. Quick editing for... I've got even better prompts here. Quick editing for photos from my travel website. Now on my travel websites, which are photosofsantorini.com and paxostravelguide.com, I have lots of photos. Most of them, well, many of them are iPhone photos, which are used for illustrative purposes. Now, I don't want to spend ages editing iPhone photos. I don't use photos, I think it's rubbish. Do I want to spend time in Lightroom editing iPhone photos? Not really. If I've got a one-click solution, then I'm happy. So we'll be giving that a go. I haven't tried it yet. Smart contrast. Now, contrast, I don't know what it is. Sounds fun, give it a whirl. It might help with the AI enhanced photos. Who knows, but we'll find out. Luminosity and Colour Denoise. Now, when I said earlier that I only use Photoshop to remove things, there is something else I do use Photoshop for, which I've done for the first time, and you can see the results of that on some of my photos on the Parker post on my photography blog. Photos taken with my Micro Four Thirds Olympus camera, because you've got a smaller sensor, you get more noise. So on the night shots there was noise, which I reduced using the denoise tool in Photoshop. I've never done it before, had to learn how to use it. There might be a quicker solution here, so we'll give that one a whirl. And that's one that I actually would find some real value for. Detail enhancer. Now I would imagine that enhances the detail. Let's see what happens with that. There's a new interface. I bought Luminar 3 and I also bought Aurora HDR as a paying customer. I dabbled with Luminar 3, there were some features which I absolutely love, but I never really got to grips with the interface. And once I found out about Luminar 4, I didn't bother with Luminar 3 to be honest. I just sort of parked it, and when Luminar 4 comes out I'll have a go at that, because I knew about the sky replacement. I was dead keen to try that. It's really important, really useful to me. So the new interface for me, Luminar 3 was a new interface really, so Luminar 4, it looks better, it looks slicker. It's if you were starting again with photo editing software, this is how you do it, in my opinion. It's like taking Photoshop and the Photoshop interface, the Lightroom interface is a million times better than the Photoshop interface. I think the Luminar interface is better than the Lightroom interface. But again, and it's new, it needs working out, but we'll give it a go and see what happens. Saving time and getting new looks. Yeah, that's not a new feature, but that's an outcome of the feature, and that's something that I'm looking forward to trying and seeing just what I can use Luminar. See, I've got another word wrong. See what I can use Luminar for. I'm looking forward to Luminar 5 because I can say that easier. And a new way of working. Yeah, I've got over 70,000 photos in Lightroom in a single catalogue. They're going to stay there. I'm not getting rid of Lightroom, but I'm looking forward to doing new things with the photos in my Lightroom catalogue using Luminar. There is going to be a catalogue feature in Luminar. Not sure if it's there now. I'm not ready to chuck 70,000 photos into something new anyway. So yeah, it's going to be a plugin, which leads me on nicely to the last point, which is, if you do buy Luminar 4, please use the affiliate link on my website. It's at the end of the blog post which accompanies this video. I get a small commission, you don't pay any more, everyone's happy. Actually, the money comes out of Skylun's profit because the price doesn't change. I get a bit of money. If you don't like it, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee, and so there's nothing to lose other than the time and the warm, cosy glow you'll get from knowing that I've had a small commission in my account, which I won't get until you haven't cancelled. So I can sit there looking at it, and if you cancel, it disappears. So yeah, not sure what relevance that is to you. I'm going to shut up now. And I'm going to awkwardly lean forward and press a stop button on this. I would imagine there is a clever way of editing videos so I can get rid of this last bit, but I'm rubbish at editing videos. It's hard enough for me speaking to myself on my phone and looking at myself on my screen, so bear with me while I say goodbye. Thank you for watching. See you next week. Please subscribe. And now it's time for that awkward moment where I'll try not to pull a funny face while I press the red button. Bye for now.